Welcome back to In My Feels. I am JRE.
And I'm Emily.
What's up? What's up? We Full Squad.
You
I
know
am
them vibes,
Alyce.
man. I'm Lou, bro. We in the cut, yo.
Yes.
All right.
I love y'all's vibe right now. It's
Thank
nice.
you.
Appreciate you.
Love your vibe too. I'm just reciprocating y'all.
The energy, man.
Yay.
To be all about energy. You guys have great energy, obviously. You know.
Thank
Bruh,
you.
yo, I feel mad disrespectful. I've been saying FO squad this whole time.
F.O.
You know, hey,
Nah, both of
that's
them work.
fine. You know, we go in anything. FO squad, FO squad.
FO squad? All right, bet. No, it's like with me. People's like, do you say Dre or JRE? I was like, you can say both.
Exactly.
same thing. It's
I
like-
used to call you Dre. You just said JRE right now.
Yeah, it's either or. Whatever you works with you, I guess.
FO squad sounds like dirty.
Wow.
How?
No, not dirty like that. It was just like FO squad. I'm like, FO. Oh, FO.
People really think that F.O. squad meant fuck off squad.
Yeah, some
That's
people
what
said
people
that.
really thought.
Or like, I thought it was like F the ops or whatever.
F the ops?
Nah, bro. It's
No,
really
no, no.
the first letter of our first name. So his first name, the full name is Falu. So the
Nice.
F, and my full name is Usman.
And
So
the
the
O,
O,
so it's
F.O.
like-
squad.
Oh, shit. All right.
It just flows.
Damn.
I think it's like us. We base our channel off of just having fun. You know, we just want to put smiles on people's faces.
That's what's up. I like that.
The only thing that we probably set as rules is just like
Be
you know,
yourself.
being yourself, and then also we got to respect timing. We're very big on time and scheduling and stuff
Have
like
fun.
that. It's different when it's two people. You know, you kind of have to have a schedule.
Yeah, exactly.
But everything else is like free for all. Have fun, be yourself. It's just me and him in one room getting it in,
Just doing
having
us.
fun, man. You know, that's really what it's about.
No, that's what's up. Oh, so FO is basically both their names put together. That's what's up. Okay. I was like JRE. That's basically my initials to my full name.
Oh, for
JRE,
real?
that's dope.
people don't
I
know
like
that.
the combination.
You knew that
JRE.
shit?
I didn't know, but
JRE?
I used to be, yeah, JRE. That's what people used to call me in high school. They just said Dre because with the J, just put like Dre or whatever.
Oh, what's the first
Or,
name then?
Jeremy.
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 I don't look like a Jeremy though, but
nah,
Nah, you low-key look like
nah,
Jeremy.
not really.
what that even mean?
I don't feel like Jeremy.
I don't think.
All of the Jeremys I know are cool as hell, so you can
Okay.
That's the vibe
Alright.
check, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh, welcome to the podcast, FO Squad. FO Squad, what's
Welcome.
poppin'?
Man, you know, I usually don't like to get in my feelings that much, but for the sake of this podcast, I'm gonna get in my feelings.
Hey, man, me either, but I'm just getting old. I feel like I'm getting my feels because of that reason. But
Oh my god! I mean, it's good to be vulnerable. You know, what I mean, sometimes
that's
you know what I
good.
mean, but because there's some people
not for
that's like
sure.
they don't ever want to cry because they feel like, oh, I'm so stuck up, and you
I'm
know
a
what I
victim
mean.
to that.
It's okay. It's okay to cry sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know.
Yo.
But yeah, welcome to the popcorn family who are listening. Hopefully.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, I love the fact that you know our family name. That's lit.
Yeah,
I
what's
think
up,
yours
man?
is Dreamers, right?
Dreamers. Yeah. I didn't ever had a name for my subscriber for the longest time.
Yeah,
Where
exactly.
did that come from? The Dreamers, like, what inspired that?
I don't know. To be honest, maybe it's just something I believed in. Like, I went by a quote. I forgot where I got it. It's called "Dream, Believe, Do, Repeat." I kind of go with that. You like, if you have a dream, you do it, you believe it, and you repeat it. You never stop the cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
That's
repeating,
how you're
yeah.
supposed to be. Yep, that's good.
That's lit. That's lit. I wish I got something like that. I don't.
I mean, y'all have not slogans, but you have quotes of the day or message of the day every single video that you put out, which I think in a way can, be your thing. It's like your thing, you might not have a slogan for yourself, but you have like, people know you for putting out those positive messages like Dre's.
Exactly.
I wonder, how are y'all choosing those messages of the day each time you do them?
It's just
These
we
are
write it
things
how
that
we
come
see it,
from
yeah.
the heart. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we
That's
see
what's up.
something that really taps into us and we like, man, I would love to share this with somebody.
Yeah.
Like I know somebody's gonna like this. We just throw it in there. I have like a lot of messages of the day on my notes.
Yeah.
Because I read books and I watch a lot of
Okay.
anime and I get some quotes that speak to me and I'm like, bro, I know that this person will like this. So let me share it to like 100,000 people at least or
Yeah.
something.
Even if
Yeah.
we're making like a small difference, as long as we're making a difference, I think it's good,
Yeah,
because we have a platform. Why not use it to spread positivity,
exactly.
That's good.
Can you give us each of y'all's quotes or messages of the day for today?
For today,
Yeah, if
On
you
the
had to think
spot.
off the top of your head.
Okay.
dream, do, believe, repeat.
Oh wow, you.
I didn't do it. I didn't get it right. I didn't get it right. I didn't get it right.
Finessing.
I'll say this. If you believe in something and really love it, don't let nobody tell you not to chase after it, I guess, because there's a lot of people outside that always have opinions. But if something that you do that you believe in love, don't let nobody steer you wrong, I guess.
Okay, bet.
I would say something like for today, because I usually like freestyle a lot of shit. I just go with it. So no matter what you do in life, make sure you're trying to make a difference. Because obviously there's always people coming up behind you. You can be able to not only work on yourself, but work on what's coming next, if you know what I mean.
There.
I dig it.
What about you guys?
I already said mine.
I don't know. I actually said this. We had an episode come out today, and we were talking about like quotes. And
right.
I think one thing I've been trying to bring into my life, and it's from a quote from the drama Itaewon Class.
Hey.
Have y'all seen it?
I haven't.
3
I've heard
episodes
of it.
in.
I've heard
3
of it.
episodes. Okay.
You told me to watch it, but you know.
One of the antagonists and probably one of the most negative characters in the show, he says a quote, I think it's like the 6th or 7th episode. He says that people with clear goals can do many things in their life. And I feel like it's very, you know, like when you have a clear goal, I think about when I've had clear goals and I achieve them, you know, I continue on. But when I'm kind of like, I don't really know what I'm doing, like it'll move along, but not really. And I continue to be in that weird space. So I think that's a quote that I've been trying
That's a really good quote.
I like that quote.
That's a dope quote.
See, that quote speaks to me because
lot.
I was reading this book, 7 Habits of Becoming a Better Person. I think
shit.
that's what it's called. And it said, whatever you do in life, begin with the end in mind. And I don't like doing that because I just like going with the flow, right?
Yeah.
But then again, it said, if you have the end, like your end goal, what you want to achieve at the end in mind, you have like many steps to go towards. And so that kind of speaks to what you're saying. So like, let's say my end goal is to just be wealthy and happy. That's my end goal. So like every day I'm just working on becoming a better person, a happier person, a wealthier person. And it just, you know, gets there and stuff like that. So that kind of even taps into what you're saying.
Yeah, facts.
So I like that. That speaks to me.
But I really like that quote.
I can talk about this all day. I love positivity.
No, this is what we're supposed
that's what's up.
This is what it's about, you know? So let's say you have this end goal in mind, and everybody like talks about, there's another quote, like, I don't know if you know Carrie Champion, but everyone says trust the process, but whenever she says it, I'm like, oh, okay. But like trusting the process, everybody wants to jump from point A to point Z like that. Like, how do you make sure to stay like grounded to like, no, this is a step-by-step process and not being controlled by, you know, what you think of where you might need to be, and also, you know, getting, you know, influenced by people that you might be seeing on social media that might seem to be ahead of where you are right now.
Okay.
Well, for one, I would say everybody that whatever you're doing, don't look at what other people are doing. Everybody's in a different lane.
Yeah.
Whether he's going fast, whether he's going slow, like whatever, just stay on, focus on your lane. So for one, I don't look at other people.
Facts.
For two, I would say just enjoy the moment, man.
Live in the moment,
don't
man.
worry about the future. Just do your thing, and if you're happy, then you're good. Like
that's all that
good.
matters, man.
But once you start being a little sad and stuff, that's when it kind of gets like complicated.
Yeah.
And like you don't like what you're doing and stuff. But as long as you're happy, I feel like you're in the right track.
For us, what really keeps us grounded really is the fact that there's 2 of us. Yeah. You know, and we're so like it's 2 of us. Not only that, we're like very, very focused people. So if I see him looking outside, derailing or going a different route, I'll be like, hey, come here. Let's focus. Let's do this. You know what I mean? And I think that's just what's really good about it. Like we feed off of each other and we help each other out. You know, we call each other out on the flaws, and it's never like, oh, I'm older, so I gotta be like, no, you don't tell me what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? It's always like, yo, nigga, relax. Let's get this shit done. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. And then here and there, we like to live in the moment, because obviously, whatever you do, if you put enough work into it, you're gonna get to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like we know. Like for a fact, eventually we're gonna get to it, me and Sus. We're gonna continue to prosper and go. But it's like
whether that takes 10 years or 1 year, but just keep going.
Yeah, but the problem is, like the thing is that people don't understand is once you reach that milestone, you're never gonna get back to it. It's the past now. Yeah. You know, that's why you have to live in the moment. We like to live in the moment. To answer your question, like we keep each other grounded.
Sometimes you be even forcing me to live in the moment if I don't. When we was in Australia, I don't know if you saw the vlog, but our Airbnb was pretty nice. It was pretty big. It was like up in skyscrapers and stuff. We had a nice view and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really care about it. You know, I was just like, oh, okay, bet, lit. All right, let's go. Let's do our thing. And then one night we was just chilling. And then Lou, my brother, was all like, yo, come out here real quick. And then we went out and we was just chilling and looking at the view and just enjoying the moment. Just look at this, bro. You know, this feels good and stuff. Let's live in the moment, talk about progression, how far we came. And it's just good to remind yourself that, like, if you just keep gunning and going and going, you're going to burn out and just disregard all of the accomplishments you have, and you're just going to feel bad about yourself. Not knowing that, bro, you've done, you know what I mean? All of this good stuff. Just look at it for a second. Like, and then you'll
take
be
a
happy
second just
like,
to look at it. Yeah, I feel you 100%. And that's what people fail to realize. It's always, what's the next step? Like, after I've made $1 million or after I bought a $3 million house, like, what do I want now? I want a yacht. I want a jet. But like, bro, you worked your whole life. Like, realize what you've done. Live in the moment and don't beat yourself up about a lot of things.
No, that's definitely some true facts. Good advice too for those who are listening too. But let me segue into this because you brought up Australia. Why'd you go to Australia?
For people who might not know, why'd you go? Yeah.
We hella spontaneous, by the way. Go.
Yeah, we're super spontaneous. We're like, we're the type of people that you'll be like, hey, bro, I'm going to Korea tomorrow. I'll be like, oh, shit, with my laptop. Let me book this flight. You know what I mean?
Word.
Living in the moment, as you should. You're, living your truth.
What happened was Jessie had posted this flyer on her story. It was all like, she's having a concert in Sydney, La Brea Park, Australia, right?
Oh, shit.
So I was all like, damn. La Brea Park? That's it. I'm thinking she's talking about LA.
LA,
right? It said OLA. It said OLA La Brea Park. Yeah. I'm like, nigga. I swiped up. Yo, there's no way I'm not coming to this. You know what I mean? She was all like, really? Sydney? You're not coming? You're coming to Sydney? And I was like, hold up. You said what? You said Sydney. I got to think about that one.
Funny.
And then I was all like, nah, I'm not coming, yo. I'm not coming. And then I thought about it. I was like, man, you know what? We're chilling. A bunch of videos pre-recorded. Seriously, we have a bunch of videos pre-recorded. Let me go talk to him about it. Like, literally what happened in the video is literally what happened.
Yeah, that was
like I hit him. I went downstairs. I was like, yo, I'm trying to go. I don't know what you're trying to do, bro. I'm not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. We have a bunch of videos pre-recorded. Let's go have a good time. Let's go for a little bit. He was all like, bet, do it, because he's super spontaneous and he wants to have a good time.
If it makes sense, I'm in, bro. I swear.
No, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? So I hit up Jesse. I was like, you know what? Change the plans. I'm pulling up. What's the date? You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then she was all like, you're serious? You're lying. And I was like, we're dead ass. Like, we're serious. And I was all like, just get
the
backstage pass and, we're good.
We live.
Exactly, yeah.
And she was like, okay, cool. We did it. Booked the Airbnb, booked everything and left.
Yeah.
Seriously,
just
that's
like
what happened.
We didn't put nothing.
So it was really that spontaneous. Nothing like super planned out. How was the meeting Jessie though?
Jesse's an amazing person though.
She's so dope. I think that wasn't the first time we met her though. The first time we met her, she came to LA.
Y'all were at a Christmas party together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent Christmas together.
It was real lit. We had a good time. She offered us. I ain't gonna talk about it. Yeah.
She offered us.
Some good food, so we ate and it was lit, you know what I mean?
What the fuck did she offer us? Why are you making it sound like?
No, it was just drinks, bro. It's not.
It was water. It's part of the video anyway.
Nah, we don't even drink, so
water,
it's okay.
It's in the video anyway. Like, don't act like, hey, listen, we Muslim. By the way, if y'all didn't know we're Muslims,
yeah, for the
we don't drink.
Yeah,
we don't drink. We don't,
it just sounds so sus.
We can.
It just sounds so sus.
It was nothing. Yo.
Not lit, but like good.
Come on. Yo, what are you talking about, bro? We had a good time though. That was the first time we actually met her in person, and we met a couple of people in her crew and stuff like that. We had a blast.
Now she seems like real mad chill and like just in the moment too as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that edit of I think it's y'all's friend who it's like he's like, I feel like James Harden in the finals, and then he shoots the shot and it's like he's going, I died
like
every time.
True.
Yeah.
That was a dream come true.
He was
for
shooting
him.
the shot, bro.
It's
Sometimes
for
you
real.
gotta shoot, and whether you just aim for the rim. Hopefully you make it,
Shit, aim for the goddamn net. Who's
Oh,
aiming
God.
for the rim?
Goddamn
What the hell? You crazy. But like in the video, he was literally, bro, he was head to toes for this girl. I'm like, yo, you good? Like he had okay. Yeah. As far as K-pop idols, I love Lisa, Boston, and Chungha. Those are like my crushes, right? My brother, his crush is Jesse. Just Jesse.
Literally
He
just
loves
Jesse.
Right?
Bet.
So the fact that he got a kiss from Jesse on the cheek is crazy to him. So After the cameras was off, bro,
it was dope, man.
This man was just doing the most.
He was
bro.
tripping. It was
It was a funny.
Oh,
that was
my
the first
God.
time.
That was funny.
Yeah.
You know, y'all mentioned you don't drink, and it's for religious reasons, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're actually Muslim, and that's like against the culture and religion. But yeah, we don't drink, we don't smoke, none of that. We're super sober. I'll tell you that.
That's good.
I don't mind, like, even if I was allowed to.
I'll be flexing bottles though.
Even if I was allowed to, and in my religion, I don't think I would. So I'm not tripping.
Every time I see somebody with a bottle, I just hold it and
like, hey man, look at this bottle.
I got this. So I guess it's never been tempting to do it either.
I never cared about it. I see a lot of people going up and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, I'd rather get high. Like, that looks weird.
Yeah.
No, it'll ruin you, bro. Don't do it. From my experience.
I believe that, bro. It's crazy.
It'll
like,
ruin you.
Drunk people are funny.
No, it's dope to see drunk people.
I roast people if you're my friend, but I don't judge. I don't. By the way, what do you guys think about judging and stuff like that? I want to get into that.
Judging, and how so?
I just hate people that judge people, but sometimes I find myself judging people.
I mean, yeah, like you said, roasting is a little bit different when it's with friends.
Nah, if it's your boy, it don't matter.
Yeah, man, exactly.
I think I used to be a very judgmental person.
I feel like everybody has been before.
Yeah.
Or ignorance too.
Yeah, ignorance.
No matter what it is, because obviously everyone has flaws and stuff, but whatever flaw you have, I mean, as long as you can recognize it and try to fix it, I think that that's the most important. Because people would know they have flaws and not really care or try to fix it. The fact that, like Emily said, she knows, like he said, he knows, like you're aware and you're fixing it, you know? I actually have a question for Emily though. What got you into podcast? Like, why podcast? Like, you seem very like into it. Like,
oh, well, why are y'all asking us questions? No, it's okay.
Why the hell can we not?
I mean, I look at it. It's more like a conversation, you know. We just
for sure.
It is. What got me into podcasting was me and my best friend from high school, like childhood best friend back in Atlanta. We started a podcast in 2017, and it was like a mix of sports, girl talk, and like pop culture. And we just started doing that with each other, interviewing different guests. None of them were K-pop related until we did that for about a year. And then I started my own podcast, and that was K-pop related, just about interviewing people. And then about 8 months later, it was Dre and I and our producer, Charlene. We all started up this Am I Feels thing. And then from there, started to help produce other podcasts. So I feel like I never thought like I want to be in podcasting, but I definitely, it just sort of like happened. I enjoy it though. I was reading through your tweets, Lou, and you said back in 2019.
She's lurking.
No.
February 11th.
She doesn't follow you, so she's basically lurking.
That's funny. No, you're good. You're good.
No, but you tweet quoted it recently, so that's why I found it. That's why I was able to see it. So you said you wanted to be a YouTuber, and that was February 11th, 2019. And obviously, looking on this now, it's like, wow, you definitely manifested that. Like, was it your goal to? And correct me if I'm wrong. You guys are like full-time YouTubers, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so at the time you were not a full-time YouTuber, correct?
Exactly. Well, okay, when I made the post, I was already a YouTuber. Like, I think I had close to 50K, 100K, something like that, right? So I was still considered a YouTuber, but I wasn't full-time, and that's what I meant. A lot of people took it as
joking.
Like, I'm joking because I do joke a lot, and people understand that. Like my fans understand that I joke. Like, I make jokes, and they understand that. But when I said that, I meant that, you know, I want to be a full-time YouTuber. I want to be a creator because I feel like that's what I've been put on this earth to do, is to entertain people and just put out good vibes, and, you know. So yeah, that's what I meant when I tweeted that. A lot of people took it the wrong way though, but
including yours truly.
Including him, yeah, he was all like, "Boy," I was like, but you know, now, you know, obviously this has helped a lot. We have our own spot now. We're looking to do bigger and better things, which is dope. That was just more like an inspiration thing for everyone else that's just watching, you know, because I know there's a lot of people that wants to be something, that's working towards being something, and just didn't really grasp it yet, you know. That's just like, it's possible, you know what I mean? That's why I did that tweet.
Do you believe like in manifesting, like putting something out there and see if it comes through around?
Yeah. But here's the thing: I manifest, but as long as it's realistic, you know, you wanna manifest something that you know, it's very obtainable. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be.
What's unrealistic to you?
Oh shit! I want to fly.
That's unrealistic, you know, like that's I'm not saying it's impossible because nothing impossible.
No, I mean literally grow wings and fly.
Yeah, I mean unless you gymming and shit, but I mean that's
gymming
crazy
with the black swan.
But you know, I'm saying like as long as it's realistic, I believe like you could do it as long as you put your mind to it. If someone else did it, you could for sure do it. You know, so it's like that's what I mean in the sense of when I say realistic.
Nothing's really impossible, I feel.
What is the next goal that you want?
Like I said, we living in the moment.
Yeah.
So this year's goal is all set in stone, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next year's goal is going to be different, right? Like the next goal basically is literally get 1 million subs. If that's your question, like that's like the next goal. And then after that, some other stuff, but.
Yeah.
But you're not like focused on like, okay, this is gonna like get like you're doing what feels right to you.
Yep, having fun.
I mean, I'm gonna put it like this: a lot of people tend to think that, in the sense that we're competing with other people, and I promise to God, it's not like that. Like 9 times out of 10, we don't really care because we're like literally in our own lane.
Yeah,
you know, like we don't look at other people's following and. I feel like the reason why we do this is for the entertainment of people. You know what I mean? Like we want to entertain people as much as possible. That's why we take hours and sometimes days to edit things, to put it out just so somebody could take 10 minutes of their day and laugh their ass off, you know? Because there's a lot of people out there that's not having a good time and isn't really happy. I mean, I've gotten DMs before that's like, your videos is literally the reason why I haven't committed suicide.
I feel like everybody gets
like that's insane. And the fact that happened, you like me knowing that I have an impact on somebody's life like that just makes me want to do more. It just makes us, you know, as a whole want to put out more good content to make people.
I feel like that's an impact.
Holding somebody from that's crazy. So it's like we just gonna keep doing these videos, putting them out and just putting our everything in it. Not for us, not for the clout, not for anything, you know, just for those particular people. We always say that if we could put one smile on one person's face, then we've done our job, you know. Just one out of the hundreds of thousands or millions of people that's watching.
And sometimes I beat myself up on like small things. Like you said, people saying like, oh, you videos help me not do something out, you know. But sometimes I feel like it's not that genuine sometimes. And sometimes I do feel like it's genuine, but one day somebody that I really loved, I'm not gonna say his or her name, but like it's an artist, right? And that person watches our videos and the person literally said, I've been really sad lately, but watching your videos helped me smile. And for the whole day, I didn't smile. And this is an artist. This is somebody that, you know, she's big. So when she said that, I said, man, okay, then I guess we're doing something, you know. And the fact that we're having fun while doing it makes it even more beautiful. So things like that gives me chills and it's like, wow. I guess we that
very
nigga.
Impactful. Yeah, very impactful.
You know, it makes me really, really happy. So,
but then again, obviously, I'm not gonna say it's not 100% not full of money because obviously we have to live off of it. You know, just realistically speaking, obviously that's like the bigger picture, right? But then of course we want to have like a Patreon that we could support people and also put some in our pocket to support us to have a place to stay in for food and all these other extra stuff. You know, that's why we don't set rules or we don't censor because we don't give a fuck, literally. You know what I mean? Like, we just want to make people laugh.
No, that makes sense. That's like me.
Because we know, obviously, putting a censor on your mouth gets you more sponsors.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that, right?
It's true.
That clearly goes to show that we just don't care. You know what I mean? It's just like, we're just out here to help people. Yeah, and be us. And that's who I am, bro. I'm gonna say how it is, whether you like it or not.
Who inspires y'all?
A lot of people inspires me personally. For
so
one,
many.
I inspire the fuck out of myself.
That's what's up.
He inspires me.
He inspires me. I can say the same.
My biggest inspiration is probably Nipsey Hussle,
Okay.
J. Cole, Kobe Bryant, J-Hope in particular.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys. I would say J-Hope because J-Hope is the ideal person I want to be. Like this person is just so positive, bro.
I feel that,
a ray of sunshine. Like
he really is.
And since we started our YouTube channel, everybody's been asking me who's my bias, and I've been bouncing around, right? You went from V to J-Hope to RM, and I just said I'm OT7. But you know, I feel like J-Hope is like, you know, he inspires me a lot. So I don't know. I'm not saying he's my bias, but
I think one of my biggest inspirations is definitely Nipsey Hussle, definitely Kevin Hart. Not because he's a comedian, just because who he is. You know what I mean?
And Kobe. That's a Kobe poster.
That's a Kobe right there. We have Nipsey right there. There's one in my room. Kobe right there again. But Kevin Hart, he's a different human being. Like he's very. I mean, if you have the time, anyone watching or listening, like check out his podcast or read his Audible. He's a dope person, and he teaches you a lot about being a better person and being dedicated to your grind and stuff like that.
You know, you mentioned J-Hope, and a lot of people say that, you know, obviously he's this positive ray of sunshine. And then, you know, you can see like in some of their like, I don't know, Bangtan Bombs or whatever, that, you know, he has definitely a more serious side. Sometimes even, you know, they liken him to like having a mask on as Mang with his little thing. Like there's a different side to him. I don't know if you would say it's darker, but definitely maybe not all the time the J-Hope that you see. What is y'all's it's not alter ego, but what is the side that you don't normally show to the camera?
Good question. Is there a side?
I think
vulnerable side maybe, which is bad. I know. Yeah. Because shout out to Roseanne. I watched her BTS from Nobody's to Legend, right? We actually reacted to it, right? You guys watched it?
Yeah, it's so good.
We was reacting to it. I promise you, I was about to cry on that video, right?
She edits it so well, and she makes it.
The pianos, I'm like, yo, you trying to make me cry? Like, I'm like,
hey, man.
So shout out to her.
Guess who taught her how to edit? I'm just saying.
Big light flex. Hey, no. Talk your shit, though.
We know.
Talk your shit.
Bro, I almost cried, but bro, like, I didn't want to. I really held myself because, like, you know, sometimes I feel like me personally, when I watch YouTubers and not like YouTube in general, when I see like these fake apology videos and stuff like that, I never take it for real. So me about to cry, I'm like, damn, this is real.
Yeah. Like you actually.
But I was like, maybe people gonna think it's bullshit, so I don't even want to put that side up there. So I guess that side, the vulnerable side. But I like to put messages of the day to be vulnerable. It's good
because it's good to be vulnerable
even
at
though
times.
we're not showing.
Listen, man, we turn off the camera, and the same nonsense we do on camera is the same we're in person. You know, obviously, sometimes there's a serious side to us where we get serious. You know, when it's time for work, you know, we get serious when it's needed, but 9 times out of 10, you know, we're lit, you know, we're lit as hell, good vibes, always positive.
I love that. They say your truest form, and I know BTS is like the whole Map of the Soul thing has been very like eye-opening for a lot of people, but they say that the self is the self that you like, you want to get as close to yourself before, you know, you pass or whatever, and when you are able to just be the same person all around in different situations, that's when you're probably most close to it. Like not having to put on a full-on persona, you know.
That's deep.
Yeah.
So,
what is your ultimate goal in life?
I would say my ultimate goal is just being as close to happiness as I possibly can. You know, that's my ultimate goal, and everyone around me as well. I want to make sure everyone in my circle is happy, and that's just me. You know, that's my personal goal. You know, and obviously everyone has their own definition to being happy. Some of them is money, right? Some of them is just waking up feeling good about themselves, you know, and I just want to not only pursue mine, but also help them achieve theirs, you know.
It's crazy because this is how you know we brothers. My ultimate goal is basically the same as his. Like I want everybody to be happy around me. Happiness is, I feel like once you master the true definition of happiness, you mastered life. That's what I think, because happiness has different layers. Bro, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you smile, whatever makes you not want to die, like whatever it is, bro, do it. Yeah. I don't care whatever it is.
No matter what.
I don't judge, you know. There's just so much in life to do and to be and stuff. Like there should not be space for negativity. There should not be space for nothing bad. I feel like I'm a happy person. I feel like I love myself. I feel like, you know, I peaked into that. But then again, I don't want to close myself into, oh, this is what it is. I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So my goal is literally that in short, but it goes further than that.
I hear that.
What about you, Emily?
What about you? I want to hear y'all, bro.
All right, my ultimate goal in life. Let's see. Obviously, happiness is good. I guess my ultimate goal in life is before I die, I would love to leave a fingerprint on this earth, some kind of impact.
Lit.
I think that was the ultimate goal where I'm like, kind of like want to be remembered for something that's good. It's pretty simple, but pretty also big.
No, that's good. No, that's
in short,
good,
basically, man. But I'm pretty sure.
Somehow, some way, change the world, leave your impact. You know,
hopefully,
make the world a better place for the future. Like I said a while ago, there's youngins coming up, and they don't know anything. So you got to teach them the way. You know.
I like that, Dre.
Yeah.
Legacy.
Yeah.
Hey man, I want to give y'all props, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. Congrats on the success, man.
Yeah.
This podcast it seems dope, man. It's a good thing, bro.
Thank you. My ultimate goal in life is to figure out what my ultimate goal in life is. I don't know what it is right now, to be honest.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I think
it's
that's
a goal
okay.
to figure out yourself. Yeah. Y'all know Gary Vee, right? So I don't even need to say this, but you already know you're never too old, you're never too young. Like, you always have time, basically. So just give yourself time. Like, you know, you're gonna get there. You know, every day, every step you take towards whatever it is, you're gonna eventually find it.
I think if I had to think about it right now, I would say maybe the ultimate goal would be, I really enjoy seeing groups of people come together that normally wouldn't interact with each other. So like connecting people, like whether it's, you know, right now, maybe Democrats and Republicans, you know, having them like have a conversation with each other, like, and have it be maybe not about politics, but just having them, you know, do regular things where they're all laughing at once. I don't know. I'm very like frou-frou, like, oh, this is like so nice. Like, you know, peaches and cream, you know. I think Lou, you mentioned how there's layers to happiness. And, you know, when I thought of that, I thought of like, you know, how some people are like, we talked about this last night, Dre, like there's like being content, there's like elation, like super like crazy joy, and then there's like bliss, and then there's maybe like, you know, happiness from laughter. Like is that what you meant by like the layers of happiness?
What I meant is simple. Don't be pulling up with fake love. Don't be pulling up with fake smiles.
Yeah.
That smile got to be genuine, and it got to be real. It got to be like real happiness. And, you know, I know, like what you said about J-Hope, sometimes he's not a perfect person. It's not like he's smiling all the time and it's like all real. Like, that would make you a robot. You know, you're a person. Sometimes you feel down, sometimes you feel good, which is normal. But for the most part, just, you know yourself that you're happy. It's really, really simple. Just like, it got to be genuine. It got to be real. You know, none of that fake stuff, bro. We passed that. It got to be real. You got to wake up with a smile, knowing that you're about to do something that you love. Your job is something that, it's not a job. I'm doing this because I like it. I play basketball for fun. I play basketball to make money. I do videos because, bro, I am the most happiest. I'm also making money from that. You know, like, whatever you do, just be happy, bro. Yeah. That's how I see it. And that's my goal, bro. I'll be fucking stressed as hell. But I never have to go to another job interview, so I'm straight, right?
On God in heaven.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Do y'all do good under stress?
Yeah, because we got each other.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? There's a song by Nipsey Hussle. What's it called? Don't Stress. Something like that.
Okay.
Bro, when was the last time you stressed, bro?
Bro, I can tell
you. Know what I mean? Like, we're happy, bro.
We don't
like,
fall under pressure either. It's
bro.
like,
that's good.
I don't want to jinx it too.
Yeah. Don't jinx it. But, you know, it's just good knowing that we have each other's back, and whenever one is stressed, the other one's probably not. Just being realistic, you know what I mean? So we kind of just balance each other out and level each other out and stuff like that.
That's what's up.
I feel like all three of y'all, like Dre, I've rarely ever seen you stressed. Like, you're always very like, huh? You don't show it? Oh.
Dre, that's bad.
It's bad. It is bad.
I don't know. There's layers.
I don't think it's bad as long as you have somebody to open up to about it, you know. As long as
for sure, yeah.
Wanted to talk to, you know.
Yeah, you got your boy Kenny. Shout out to Kenny. I know about you.
Yeah, there we go.
Talk to somebody about it, you'll be good, man.
No, but talking about it, yeah, that's easy. Yeah, I think that's good. I think people need to talk more. That's one thing. People don't talk to each other. Like, there's always misunderstandings, but people don't talk for some reason. It be like that, yeah. But for me, I kind of like the stress. I do my best under stress. It's always been like that since like high school, under pressure. Like, I knew, like, it's weird, but it's also a stress on me. But yeah, I'm like the type to like do a project 2 days before.
Bro, you a cool guy.
That's good though. I mean, shit, under stress.
With the goddamn stress.
I think
you may stress your friend.
No, one thing I learned.
I don't get this shit, but okay.
One thing I learned in college, in this communication classes, when you're like, because I took a communications class in college, we would have to speak in front of the whole class and stuff like that, and like, I've never like had stage fright or anything like that. Like, I never really cared about audience. I used to just go up there and talk my shit, you know? But one thing that caught my attention, and he was all like, the audience don't know you're stressing unless you show them.
Word up.
You know?
Ooh, that's a message.
People watching would never know
that's true
that you're stressing unless you show them. So if you go over there shivering or take your time to pronunciate your words and they're gonna know. But if you go in there knowing you're stressed and nervous, and just talk your shit, like nobody's gonna know because people don't read minds.
No, that's real. I used to go through that because I learned how to be, because I was a shy kid growing up. Didn't like to talk in front of people, hated it. I was nervous, stressed. But in college, I took TV production class. And then they knew me as like the quiet kid. So the professor always put me as the anchorman all the time. So I got used to the camera, which made me have like this persona, which I were more amped up. Like, I'm like, yo, what's up, everybody? And then everybody would enjoy it, you know, kind of like thing. So I learned how to deal with like speaking in front of the camera or like in front of a stage. Like, it's easy to me right now because it's just, the confidence just built up and I knew I could just kill that shit. But that's my story, and my kind of similar route, kind of. It was through college as well.
Yeah, it's lit, man.
So, but I feel like when you go into those situations where you are like, you can't, I don't know, fake it till you make it sort of thing, like you're not showing the stress, I feel like that takes a sort of like amount of composure that you probably may have had to practice beforehand, like whether it's meditating or, you know, practicing in front of the mirror. Do you guys practice meditation or, you know, that kind of thing?
I want to. Do you guys? Yeah, you guys are pros? No?
I
want to, bro. I heard a lot of beautiful things about it, bro, but nah, never tried.
I think my
tried once.
Meditation is just sleeping, bro. I get enough sleep. I
don't think that's meditation.
I know it's not. I'm like subconscious and shit, but I just go to sleep, bro. I wake up, I'm good to go, 100%. I mean, I've tried it once, wasn't really my thing, but it's not for everyone, I would say.
Yeah, true.
There are some that are like 10 minutes long that are just good to start your day. That whether it's not just like, oh, just like, you know, not think, or like they tell you like don't think. It's more of like, I do a lot of like gratitude meditations where they just go through like the simplest things that you would think like you forget about. And you're just like, oh, thank you for that. Like, wow, let me remember to be thankful for that and that and that and that and that. I don't know. It's just like a centering thing, I guess.
That's good. You're reminding yourself.
Oh yeah. They say that, I guess, showing gratitude is a way to bring great things into your life. Before we end, I just want to say my favorite reaction of y'all's was to EXO's "Call Me Baby." Y'all would pause it and was like, "Whoa!" Like,
bro, EXO special. I miss EXO. We about to react to Growl.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
eventually.
Growl's cool. Yeah, you started off very well with "Call Me Baby," though. You didn't see the first process. Yeah. Have you seen EXO's "What Is Love"?
Oh my gosh, y'all gotta watch that.
It's a like music video.
That's their first like thing.
This is like that was their like pre-debut. I want to say.
I'll check it out.
It's slow.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of old songs that much though.
No, but it's like straight up like R&B.
Really?
Word.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
right. I wanted to ask you this one question. Like, what was your process? Like, how did you feel going from 0 subs to like 1 million? Like, how did you feel?
I was excited getting 1,000. I even made a whole video with it.
Word up, bro, for real.
That was better than
bro. That was better than 100K,
bro.
Yeah, like getting 1,000, I was like, yo, whoa. Or 10,000. After 100K, it's like more of a grind. But yeah.
How do you feel when you get 1 million? Like, that's a whole mil.
1 million is pretty crazy. That I don't know what I felt, to be honest. And I feel like I've used this quote when I got like for my Twitch. I reached 1,000 subs on my Twitch, which is kind of hard to do. But
I hear that.
I heard, yeah. That's dope.
But when I hit 1 mil, I've kind of also felt the same way. It's like I'm a dog chasing a car, and I finally grabbed onto the car and not knowing what to do with it.
Oh shit, that's lit.
That's like the Heath Ledger Joker quote. So sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, oh, what's next? But I kind of do now. But like in the beginning, I was like, what do? I reached this goal. It's more pressure, actually.
In what way? To continue to grow?
To grow, like meaning like there's 1 million people that like you, that are willing to subscribe to you for your content. How do you grow from there? That's what made me go into different like branches, like different projects here and there. Mm-hmm. But either way, even if I didn't even have 1 million, I'll probably do the same thing anyways.
YouTube is like a tree, and then what it allows you to do is like branch out to other things like Twitch and Patreon and other stuff. You know what I mean? But I think YouTube is just like the root, just
it's a platform.
The body. Yeah.
I'm glad that Jesse's vlogging though. That's random hell, but
yeah, I saw that.
Because we kept on saying, "Yo, vlog." Like I know she got a lot of vlogs she didn't release though. But I'm glad that was random. But yeah,
she's been on a lot of like variety stuff as well. Like she's been
she's been doing her thing, bro. I'm so happy for that girl,
good.
bro. Like,
yeah,
she's in acting now.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were together, she said that she wanted to do acting, and like a couple months later,
she started doing it. Yeah,
that's what's up.
She's beautiful,
Yeah.
bro. I
That's
love
dope.
it. I love seeing that.
Yeah.
I like seeing people win. So
yeah, always.
Damn. I feel like y'all need to make like along with your videos, like a newsletter of just all of your quotes of the day and just send them out.
I see what you're saying. I mean, eventually, within due time, we're gonna make a podcast and then we're just gonna, throw it out there and stuff like that.
Yeah, y'all be dropping gems too on your podcast. Huh?
Facts.
Or no?
Oh man, that's just from experience.
I'm gonna use your quote one day, Dre.
Dream, believe, do, repeat.
Just text it to me.
Dream it.
Just text it to
You
me.
freaking believe that dream. You do it and create it and accomplish it, and then just repeat the whole process again and again and again.
Another thing that Dre is really good about, like with his dreams, and he achieves a lot of things, but he's also very giving as well, and wants to see, like you all. I feel like he wants to see other people win. Like if he can't do something, he'll allow another person to have an opportunity.
That's very dope, man. And nowadays, not a lot of people are like that. A lot of people they just want to be. Again, a lot of people like to compete. A lot of people like to feel like I have to have more, and it's not really like that. Sometimes when you can't do it, just let it go and let someone else take the role. You know what I mean?
We had a nice long conversation, us and Dre. And,
yesterday. Yeah, it was dope.
We didn't talk about it, but
I mean, as soon as he picked up the phone, I could tell like his energy, because we feed off our energy and stuff like that. His energy was there. It clicked right away. I was like, yeah, this is a dope dude, man. Let's do this podcast tomorrow. And we just read energy a lot. You know what I mean? I will feed off your energy right away. And Emily, you too. As soon as you picked up the phone, I was all like, you talked, and you opened up, and it wasn't anything like I had to break the ice. Or, you know what I mean? It was a dope. I think it's dope. You guys are dope people.
No, I feel energy too. That's why. And doing this for a while, I felt really bad energies. I've definitely been like backstabbed by other YouTubers, like easy. But it is what it is. They don't have a career anymore, so whatever.
Life flex.
Hey, it is what it is.
Damn.
I don't see them anymore.
Hey man, it be like that, man.
Nice
I believe in
slap
karma too. Like when I really believe in karma. When you do whatever you put out, is what you're gonna get back in return. You put out positive,
man.
Positive.
Right.
You put out negative, and it's gonna swing back around and smack you.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I feel too. Just gotta be you. I mean, try to be the most. I say like be a decent human being. Like you don't have to be like the utmost greatest thing, but just be decent, man. Like
I don't think it's hard.
No, it's not.
It's not that hard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not hard at all.
Right.
Not hard at all. I'm surprised you guys didn't ask us our age. Like I'm so surprised.
How old do you think this boy is? Please tell me.
You 40 years old.
40?
Damn, bro. Okay, cool.
I was saying to my
Emily's like, yo, what the fuck?
But I don't know about all that, my boy.
Nah, 23.
23. Okay, I'll take that. What do
20,
you think,
20, 23, 24.
Oh, damn, that's the best I've got ever.
Yeah, I know, right?
In my life. People say I'm 15.
Bro, you have a baby face. I was gonna say 18, but
Yeah, a lot of people say 15, 16. I'm actually 21, 22.
Oh,
okay, that
really?
makes sense.
Oh my God! Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
And y'all are so young. Oh my goodness.
How old are you, Emily?
24.
Shut up, Emily.
Come on, man. Shit,
so
we all
young,
turn 20s.
man.
No.
Hey,
I
man.
just turned 21. I'm legal as hell. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Oh
both.
my
young.
God.
You guys thinking of me as 24? That's cool. I'll take it.
But
I said
I think it's.
23. I said 23.
I was just gonna say maybe it's also because you guys are very mature for your age.
You mature?
I mean,
I think so.
I think we're mature, but on camera, I guess a lot of people could assume that we're mature because we do a lot of funny stuff, and yeah, that's what people tend to think. But
But even the stuff you're saying, like you're like, I know I wasn't thinking like that at 21. I'm still
Same.
like trying to figure out how to be a positive person all the time, and like try not to let negativity get to me. So I feel like realizing that at such a young age is definitely mature.
I think what had happened was the reason why we are the way we are because at such a young age, we
listen, I guess.
We listen, we listen, we pay attention, we like to grasp from a very young age, and we're not actually like we lived in Senegal, West Africa. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dakar, but we lived there for about 7, 8, 9 years. And we're really deep into the culture and the roots, and we understand that you have to understand, you know what I mean? And we learned a lot being overseas, and I think
different cultures, we grasp it there.
Yeah, you have to grasp it. It's like traveling Like
Traveling
Nipsey always says that if you travel the world, you'll never return the same person you were when you left. Yeah. You know, and at such a young age, we had the opportunity to do that and meet other people, and that's what really made I think that's what really differentiate us with other people.
Anime's fun, right? But there's so many things in anime that teaches you stuff, you know?
That's true.
So if you just watch anime to learn and to have fun, you're gonna learn a lot.
Yeah.
If you watch YouTubers and see the way they edit, you can learn from that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't do things just to entertain yourself. Also try to pick up something.
Yeah, always try to learn.
Like that, you're not losing. Even
That's
if it's
true.
Call of Duty, like, look at the way they aim and like cock the gun, like, I don't know, whatever. Just learn something from something.
Always seek information, basically.
And that's how I guess you just grow as a person.
How important do y'all feel research is for, you know, being like, obviously you guys have also, you know, you guys obviously researched, you know, the podcast and that kind of thing. You guys were listening, but in terms of just, you know, what, you know, before going into reaction, do you feel like it's necessary to like if you don't know who a group is, to lightly research, or is it better to just kind of go in blindly? Like,
we don't really do any research. I mean, the podcast, I fuck with Dre, obviously, right? So I've seen him post, you know, the podcast, and so I swipe up, I'll listen, like listen for a few of I got something to do, I'm out, you know. But when it comes to music videos and stuff like that, we do no research. We get on, we hit the camera. Like I said, when I say we're being ourselves 100%, I'm probably not even. I'm gonna say we're being ourselves 110%. Yo. Like we literally hit record, and all the questions we have, we ask the comment section to do the answering. Yeah, so then we're like, okay, what group is this? Even when we started, like Big Bang, what group is this? You know, G Dragon. Let me know the names, man. We don't know anything. Let us know down in the comments down below. Yeah, for sure. And then we react, and then we look at the comments, and then the next time we react, now we know who G Dragon is. You know. And all these other people, we just go in there and have fun, man. Yeah. We ask, we literally act like we're talking.
We don't want to act like we don't want to sound perfect. We don't. Oh yeah, I know this, I know that now. What about you, Dre? What do you do
for what, like research?
Yeah.
I still go by the rule that I don't watch. I do watch teasers now, just so I get a feel what I'm getting myself into. But from the very beginning, I made a whole rule, and I was a duo at first too. It was Jerry and Camo, who was my cousin. So. But she got an actual like really good job, and I just started doing YouTube. and I just did it on my own. But I just go in without. But I guess I've been so long in the game that I kind of know a lot of the groups now. But if it's like a rookie group or something like that, everybody wants me to check out. Of course, I'm not gonna know. I'm just like, yo, who is this? Same thing, like the same process. Yeah. I'm having fun too. It's like let's have a good time. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna like do whatever. Yeah. Yes, I'll miss something. And some people get mad, but that's why I do it twice. I go through it twice, but whatever. Yeah, I used to get like mad, like I used to get mad hate for like stuff like that, but it's all good.
Who the fuck hates you?
Just people. If I don't pick up on something, I'm like, I know that but they don't realize I edit the video and I look through it. But I'm like, this is like my third time after I filmed it for the first time, but all right. But that's okay. It's like I don't really like, you know, go off on them. Like they just didn't understand.
I feel like a lot of times people just comment just to comment. You know, they don't
for sure.
A lot of the times, I guarantee you. So it's like, let me say this, but I don't have a profile picture, so I'm gonna just say it just to say it.
Oh hell yeah, of course. And I would like respond one time, and then it's like, oh, I'm a fan. I'm like, oh my fucking god,
bruh, for real.
Oh my god, I didn't think you were gonna respond.
I get that a lot.
I'm like, I'm human.
That's where I come from with the fake love, brother.
Well, do y'all read every single comment?
Sometimes
we try. You know, we try our best to. You know, here and there. Sometimes when we're busy, though, we can't.
Sometimes we double upload and just do something else and record again. Like we don't have time.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, every now and then, I know Dre doesn't read his comments. He bougie as hell.
Yeah, if it's been a month video, I'm not gonna read the comments anymore. But I do read it like the first hour for sure. I'm curious.
Sometimes I just heart everything on first and I'm out. But
I do go to like my old videos and check it out to see what's the recent one.
Some of my videos are cringy to
me. Yeah, some of the old ones, man. I'm like,
same.
I didn't have no mustache, no nothing. I'm like, who is this?
I remember somebody's like commented, he's like, oh man, this is cringe. It's like, oh, this is like, you never seen the first video? Like my whole channel is pretty much like a little bit cringe. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, they love it.
Nah, you have a lit channel though, bro.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
Yeah, Dre. Shout out to Dre.
Shout out to all of y'all.
I want to know what's your favorite, like top 5 favorite K-pop groups. I know your number one's Big Bang, but go ahead.
We talked about that. Sheesh, definitely Big Bang, BTS, Shiny.
What's your favorite Shiny song?
Replay. I think it's one of the best debuts in the K-pop
I never heard it.
Yeah, me neither. We're not really too big on Shine. I know I love their creativity though.
Creative as hell.
Super creative, you know, but we're not really too big on them, you know. I don't know. I guess it's the era. Like when you got into it, they were like huge and we're doing big things at the time, you know.
No, for sure.
But right now it's just like, you know, Blackpink's killing it. Obviously BTS.
That's interesting because you came into K-pop in a different era, and I've seen like the second era, third, and now fourth we're on or whatever. It's crazy.
Different eras, man.
I would say Stray Kids.
Hey, looking like a chef. Go.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. That's menu hits, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Shiny as well. I'm blanking on a group. I'm gonna hate myself.
You gotta put BTS in there. What are you doing?
Well, BTS. Okay, BTS. Who else? I like EXO and NCT. I'm like a boy group
Oh,
stan.
NCT, yeah.
NCT special,
NCT got some nice ass B-sides. People do sleep on that.
I gotta learn some moves, bro. One day,
Yes.
one day, god damn it, I'm gonna try something, bro. I'm gonna try something.
I don't know about all that.
So who are y'all's top 5?
BTS is number one. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
NCT on second. Bro, TXT's my guy.
But I would say BTS Blackpink, bro.
Blackpink is crazy. I like Maroon more than Blackpink, but I like.
Oh, I love 21 too. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many, but I couldn't tell you, bro.
Yeah, I don't have a top 5 there, but those are my top 3 for sure. EXO used to be my favorite, but TXT just.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I listen to BTS a lot. My playlist is full of BTS, and then TXT.
That's good.
Yeah, but I'll say that.
What was your recent BTS song you listened to?
Right,
we was listening to Heartbeat.
Yeah,
when we was going to buy this mic.
Really?
You heard Heartbeat?
Of course.
Is that the Japanese one?
It was like when they had the game thingy.
The OST game.
OST game.
Yeah,
the OST. Oh, I like that.
It's
those collabs on there was lit.
Oh yeah, A Brand New Day and Juice WRLD.
Bro, I love Brand New Day.
Yeah, man. I like it.
I'm about to go on Twitch with Dre one day and just have a listening session. Bro, we got to go live on Instagram and do that shit that you did, bro.
With okay, bet.
We got a mic. We about to start twitching soon. I'm just
okay.
Twitching. Is that a thing? Twitching?
Streaming.
I
thought I was twitching too.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, you could do a lot on Twitch. You could do like just talks. There's in real life Twitches.
That's what we about to start doing.
What we're gonna do.
We can't game for show.
You'll kill it. Y'all kill it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I like
fun,
conversation.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what I like. That's why I like it. I like having more of a conversation and more interview.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the energy that y'all have been giving is probably the most reciprocated energy that we've probably received in all of our episodes, I would say.
What?
That's crazy.
That's a beautiful compliment. I love
That's
it.
dope.
I thought
Seriously,
I thought we was boring.
No.
But, you know,
oh, I cannot wait to hear y'all do a podcast. That'll be so funny.
According to Dre, he said you need up
Oh, yeah.
production. Yeah, you know, quality, all
He
that
said
good
our
stuff.
shit is trash.
I said y'all killing game. You should keep on doing it at to the end of the year, and then of course upgrade your production.
Yeah, of course.
Nice
Little
way
things.
to say your shit, boo.
No.
Hey man, I've been there too.
I
I've been there
respect
too.
it, bro. I respect it. You know what
I started with a Canon Rebel T3i,
How much was it?
like $300.
Oh,
Shit,
yeah.
I heard it. I thought
We
your
have
shit
a-
was 2,000 or
I
something.
thought you was
about
gonna
to
say 20. Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
Oh no, that's right now. But
2,000?
yeah, my camera's like 3K.
Whoa.
Damn, don't flex on E.
Oh.
How much was the lens?
Oh, 3K is just the body. Yeah, but
That's why I said how much was the lens, my boy.
yeah, we don't talk about that.
Nah. Whatever. Let's keep it pushing, man.
Is there anything y'all want to say to Popcorn Fam or people
for
who are
sure.
not yet part of the Popcorn Fam listening to this?
I would say, my nigga, fucking sub.
Be
You know what I'm saying?
yourself.
Come have some fun.
And sub to In My Feels.
Well, they already subbed in my fields.
Are they?
I would.
Man,
I
we
mean,
talking about
Popcorn
you.
family. If you're not,
We're gonna get
Popcorn
new
family, if
subs.
you don't pull up,
I think you should
I
sub,
think you should pull up.
support,
Do your thing.
because at the end of the day, what are we about, my boy?
Shit, we about a lot of things.
Say one of them a lot of things.
Shit, be yourself.
Be
Dream,
yourself.
do, repeat.
Okay, you say
something
one.
like
say,
that.
another, say another one of them a lot of things. Popcorn family, man, you guys should really support the In My Fields podcast. It's dope. I love their energy. I love what they got going, man.
We're gonna be back
Appreciate
one day, so
I want to
hell
come
yeah.
back on if you guys are allowing us to. But if you guys, Popcorn, if you watch them, please support them. They're dope people,
Appreciate it.
amazing people. I literally only know them Emily for like what, an hour now.
Yeah.
Dre, yesterday I met him,
Like,
and this is amazing, yo. So
Y'all can
that's
feel the
what's up.
positive
yeah,
vibrations.
in my feels, I'm feeling it, man. I'm really feeling it.
Yo, it hurts to smile right now because I've been smiling this whole hour, but I appreciate y'all's energy. Seriously, this is like really good energy.
Stay positive, people. It's all about positivity.
Yeah.
Fire reactions, fun reactions, gems, all that. Message
Yeah.
of the day, make you smile, all that. Pull up. Faux Squad K-pop.
That was a great plug, man.
K-pop University if you want to see some other people smile to K-pop. FO Squad if you want to see us act the fool on vlogs.
There we go.
USKB on Instagram.
Lou ball out because I like to hoop. So yeah.
Who's KB? USKB.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Shout out to My Feels.
This is dope.
Dre, Emily, thank you for having us.
Yes.
It was a vibe. Thank you for having us again.
No
In My
cap,
Feels
Thank
podcast.
you.
Shout out to In My Feels.
Thank you guys for
Y'all the best.
listening.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
Hey, listeners, shout out to you.